Y'all know what the fuck going on. It's summer now. Shout out to Grape Tea, in this bitch. Yeah, they didn't get around with some money.
We're gonna start off with our recap of the latest episode of Baddies USA, Chapter 2, Episode 12. Hey, it's the Baddies in the USA. And this is pretty much what I've been saying the whole season. It seems like she's gonna do a more of an impact later in the season because obviously she has stitches, but this is the Amber, Tommy, Summer, Ciroc, Pressure, and TT show. I mean, it's no other way around it. It's so weird that we have a cast of 40 people, probably even more, right? They're even introducing replacements for the next episode, and I guarantee you it's still going to be centered around, those particular people because they got these people so pressed. It's strange. It's just weird to me. And it's like, I truly believe that Summer is paid to be a crash dummy. Okay, because the stuff that's allowed to happen to her and that she allows to happen because she keep coming back, it's very suspicious. It's weird. So you got to give Summer the side eye too, because it's like, why do you keep coming back? Summer is going through a continuous humiliation ritual, but that's a whole nother conversation. Y'all know we got our we be sipping our conspiracy, right? We got our 10 for you teacups, so there you go. Anywho, let's start from the beginning. So this episode starts off where we ended last episode, okay? Stinker fought Summer over being cool with Tommy, which is weird because literally they all be cool with each other's ops. If anything, it actually shows later on that everybody's cool with each other's ops. What's the girl name y'all? Cold Colors was hanging out with Lex, and we know Lex and Fauna is beefing, spitting, and macing each other and all that stuff, which is super weird, right? I think K-Rika showed up too, right? So that was weird. Ciroc and Lex literally been fighting since last season, and they were hanging out, or cordial, whatever you want to call it. But it was like, it was weird. It's just weird. All these hoes weird. Anyways, so as you guys know, Stinker and Summer have been cool ever since Midwest, even after slapping Summer, okay? And, Stinker got beef with Tommy going all the way back to Midwest as well when she came out with the BB, okay? And, it really wasn't ever an issue because wasn't Stinker on last season too? I just thought about that. That's how you know these storylines is fake and what they're trying to push on us. Like, that's why we need new stuff and that's why we need new people. There's no way they're not able to just let those older baddies, OG baddies, the baddies that we don't care about, okay, have their own show or do their own thing. But they're not going to be able to do it without the people that brings the ratings, if you know what I mean, right? Like, I believe these people are bots that's in the comment section. I don't care. I don't see people saying that they're fans of Stinker. I don't see people saying that they're fans of Mariah. I don't see people, I guess, but it's just, you're not a real person. You're AI. I don't get it. Rolly, Scotty, it's a lot of people like, why are you still here, right? And without piggybacking off of Tommy, the Cirocs of the world now, the Pressures, right? The Summers, right? People like that, you have no storyline, right? Because I would love, because, they say they always coming back and we're watching them and we're jealous and stuff, right? It's like, okay, Stinker, Rolly, all of y'all go do your own show and let's see if we watch. Like, we'll see what happens. Tesehki got her own show coming up on another network. We'll see how that goes. I don't want to see Tesehki on a cast of 40 people, let alone her own show. You know what I'm saying? No shade. It's just like, and I've been saying this forever. A lot of people have been hyping up Tesehki. I'm known as a hater. I don't care, bro. I like entertainment. I'm not. You're weird. Just say that you like Tesehki. Say you think she's attractive. You want to do things with her, right? Or whatever the case may be. Just be honest. But for you to lie and say, "Oh, she's entertaining. She brings a personality," you know what I mean? Like stop lying. The same people that say they love Tesehki hate Summer. You know, hate Tommy. Like, you know, people you know what I mean? That's really bringing the damn entertainment, the show. But I digress. Anywho, so we got Stinker. This started from last episode, right? Summer and Stinker fought because Summer's friends with Tommy now. And apparently Summer took the fade for Tommy, but Tommy was outside waiting the whole time. Right? Like, so that was weird. I'm like, okay, like literally Summer took the fade for Tommy. Like, because Tommy could have fought her, you know? But anyways, so Summer go outside and it was given setup, right? Because as soon as Stinker came outside, Treve, Dolly, Tommy, like, you know, all of them came out the car. But the only one that actually ran up was Treve. You know, the one that she attacked, Stinker attacked. Well, pretty much all of them. Lex snuck her, Tesehki snuck her, Stinker, you know what I mean? They jumped her. So Treve been wanting her get back literally all season. She hasn't been able to get her get back against Lex. She hasn't been able to get her get back against Tesehki, right? She had her friend fight her and she ended up in a damn wrestling move, right? And then she has to get her get back against Stinker, right? So she get out the car. Y'all, when I tell you Stinker ran like Sonic the Hedgehog, y'all, and you know she got that big sloppy bottom, right? So she just wiggling and cottage cheese everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, she ran and got a sharp object, right? A poker, okay? And it's funny because it is really funny how people have different interactions when it comes to other people. And that really goes to show that Africa was Dolly's season. That was her redemption season. She carried Argue With Your Mama, I Said What I Said. People made a big deal when she grabbed the you know what to defend herself, right? And a lot of people was like, oh, that's weak. She should have been sent home and stuff like that. I literally have not seen any reactions at all about Stinker. So I don't know. Is it because Stinker is irrelevant and y'all just don't care? Or y'all go lie and say that she was gonna get jumped? Because the only person that was out of the car was Treve. She just wanted a fair fade. So she really pulled that out for one person. Y'all gonna be like, Grape Tea, Dolly did that for one person too. No, you're lying. Because you forgot the Petty Three, right? The Petty Three and Ivory and I'm trying to think, DTB. Remember, they were all looking for Dolly all over the house. They were like, "Oh, she ducking wreck. She's scary. We ain't gonna do nothing." Y'all gotta rewatch it. We was there, right? So they were like actually looking for her, right, to do something, right? So anywho. And I'm not justifying either one, but I like hers was way more than 7. And Dolly's small too. That's a whole other conversation, bro. Dolly's one of the smallest baddies. Stinker's not. And she ducking wreck from Tree, and it was weird because when she was like, "Oh, let me go," like I'm surprised she didn't really poke one of the security because they had it real close to their face and stuff. That was crazy, right? So, anyways, they snatch it from her, and she's like, "Oh, I got something for y'all." She said, "Yeah, I'm about to fight Tommy and Summer." And I'm like, so you just go ignore Treve? Like, you're still only going to want to fight them or fight Cold Colors. Like, leave. You're weak. Like I don't get it. Like, I don't get it, bro. It's just so weird to me. It's just weird to me. They pick and choose who they want to let do this, let do that, who they let people get away with. It's just hella weird. It's clear as day, the rumors. Remember Jayla was talking about it? That, Stinker was sleeping with LJ, which is Lemmy's brother. and that baby that she had possibly is his, allegedly. I just think that's pretty interesting. All right, hold on. Let me see. Jayla, Tinka, y'all remember that? I'm actually surprised they still didn't fight, because remember they got into it in what's the name too? In New York. Remember they were supposed to fight at the Baddies Midwest reunion, but she ended up coming back pregnant. Let me see. Was this it when she was talking about Stinker? Let me see. Dang, I'm looking for it, y'all. Dang. That's how irrelevant she was, because this was the same interview. She talked about everything. She talking about Rolly. She was spilling the tea on this interview, but she was like, oh, nah, the Stinker situation. She said she, I forgot who she said she heard it from, but she said she ended up telling Natalie and Rolly. And then that's when the tea started coming out. Because I'm like, there's no reason. Why is Stinker still on the show? Like, it's a genuine question, because nobody, like, I'm just, my bad, y'all. I don't mean to drag it. I just don't get it. I don't know why you're still here. She brings nothing to the show, and she's annoying. She's a try-hard. She do too much. She loud, obnoxious, and it's not a funny loud and obnoxious like a Tommy or a Summer or an Amber or a Pressure. It's just, you're just loud and annoying. What? I'm like, oh my God. Why you JD? I'm like, why? Where was this energy for Dolly? Dolly got that eye. You left her alone. Y'all didn't even fight at the reunion. You didn't want no smoke, but you would fight K Rican all day. You would fight Cold Colorist all day. You know? It's just irritating. It's irritating, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
You're not like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
So this is what I was talking about, y'all. Let's check it out. Fair use. Shout out to Zeus for the post. Okay. This is Stinker getting her lick back on Summer when she didn't get her lick back on Dolly. Like, I'm still trying to understand, because it's people that despise Summer and they don't want to use their logic. They'll just go the hate route, right? And just be like the comments is crazy, y'all. Oh, that's hilarious. Ha ha. Like, I'm just like, but I'm guaranteed if that was your favorite, y'all would have been mad. If Anna was in a confessional and Lex came out of nowhere and tagged her up, oh my God, it'd be the end of the world. It's just weird, bruh. And y'all claim I'm biased, I'm a hater or something like that, right? But when it comes to the Tesehki and Ciroc situation, especially this latest episode, I feel like Ciroc was ducking red. They both was, honestly. But we'll get into that, right? But because I'm a hater. But anyways, let's go.
Bitch, we ain't going to sleep tonight. And call your bitches and tell them I said what up. Ho, bitch, we running through front and back doors, bitch.
Like, y'all be PC'd up. Y'all gotta bring friends and all this other shit that get back a motherfucker.
We be PC'd up. They be PC'd up. Like, what? Stinker, of all people, is talking about somebody's PC'd up. Like, y'all know Tree literally walked up to try to fight her, and she had 30,000 security. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Hopefully I can find it real quick, y'all. Because y'all know I just love receipts. I like proof, right? So I'm just like, there's no way she's saying this. Hold on. Hold on. Can I find the scene where she got all the security around her real fast? Hold on. Summer, Come on, bro. I'm looking for it. Come on, Zeus. What y'all doing, bro? Yeah, she was definitely ducking smoke. Okay, it's right here. Okay, so PC'd up. Let's see who's PC'd up. I'm a little confused here, y'all. Fair use.
Bitch, still pretty as fuck. What? You who in? Ho? Go get that bitch. Get that bitch right now. I smell pussy. Bitch, I got some bitches outside for you. Didn't I tell you that? Bitch, run that. Summer, why you doing that? Tree, go straight. Go. What up? What up, bitch? And my bitch, what up, bitch? What up, bitch? Cheat her ass. What up, bitch? Cheat her ass. What up, bitch? My bitch don't go. Come back out here. My bitch don't go. Come back out here.
I'm a little confused. Why is he holding Tree back? It's one-on-one. Dog ain't gonna do nothing. Nobody worried about dog. I think Stink a dog walk dog. She can't do nothing. Why you not letting Tree fight her? Maybe we're too logical. I told y'all, I am learning. I am trying my best to just watch baddies and not think. But it's hard because I'm a thinker, right? When people say stupid stuff, I have to clock it, right? We're going to clock it twice. So this is one, right? This is number one. Who's really PC'd up? Okay.
Tommy,
Get out the car, Tommy!
no.
Get out the car, Tommy! Tommy, get out the car! Get out the car, Tommy! Let's go, move!
And she's scared.
We're doing things differently here this season. Yeah, we on Tommy shit this season, bitch.
You might be like, okay, Grape Tea, that was one, right? So Stinker was PC'd up, right? Right. Okay. So she said, Summer and Tommy was PC'd up, right? So check this out.
Yeah.
Yo, Leon!
Man, these hoes taking too long, bitch. I'm buzzing like my cousins. I don't give a fuck. Let me get up out of here, bitch. I'll see you at the house meeting.
Oh my God.
Hi. Oh my God, Tinker, please.
So Tinker came in and slapped Summer. Okay? She came in and slapped Summer. Is that PC'd up? The security allowed her to walk past and slap her during the confessional. We've never gotten a confessional fight in Baddies history. Only Baddies Gone Wild. This is our first confessional fight. You see how they be doing her? What are we talking about? So how is she PC'd up? Mind you, look at the difference between Ciroc and Tesehki. Remember when Tesehki ran up on Ciroc for the fight at the confessional? And they didn't let her do it? For the confessional. Or it was at a hotel, right? So who's really PC'd up? Who they letting get away with stuff? You know what I'm saying? They didn't let this happen for Ciroc.
Let her out! Let the bitch out! She played with you. You had it, bitch. She played with you. Let me finish it. She played with you. She's been bluffing those guys. There was a fight going on right now. I promise you. I promise you will not be a fight going on. I promise you will not be a fight. Let her out. She is what it is. She's a fucking outsider. We gotta show you that. You see what just happened in summer? I don't even fuck with that bitch. But you see what just happened in summer? Because the bitches like this in this confessional room. Let her out. Let her out. Let her out. Ciroc. If you with her, let her out. If you with Ciroc, let her out. If you with her, let her out.
Yeah, Summer being all these hoes mouth, huh? Summer.
Out. No, I used to make her a prime example. Actually, she played with you. She told you she was gonna hit me as soon as she seen you on set. She did not do her job. Let her do it. faking because she knows it's called shit. Let her out. You dealing with real. Let her out. No. Let the bitch out.
I'm just saying, y'all, it was weird. It was weird. So she got her get back, whatever that means, because she beat up Summer. Like Summer didn't win. Y'all know that, right? Like when she fought her on the last episode. So like what are you doing? Like, where was this energy for Dolly? That's what I'm like. What are you doing? Y'all, when we look back at it now, y'all gotta drag this home. I think we spend too much time on Tesehki. I think we spend too much time on Summer. Some of these people really gotta go. You gotta go. Hold on, Baddies Wiki. Let's look at who Stinker has fought. When you start with it, you be like, mind you, she not small at all. Okay? Okay. So, Stinker has fought DTB. Okay? Diamond. Kiva, I don't look at Kiva no fighter or nothing. Kiva just big. I guess that's more fair. Cause Kiva was bigger than her. Kiva was bigger than her, but it looked like Kiva was putting BTA. I ain't gonna lie. Meatball. So it seemed like, cause it looked like Meat Belly was kind of giving it to her too. They was going back and forth, I guess you could say, at the Caribbean reunion. So it looked like she said, okay, let me stop fighting people my size, because like obviously I could lose. So let me start fighting. So this is since Midwest, y'all. Pretty P. Okay, and that's barely. She was really like sneaking Pretty P and stuff like that. But if you want to give her that first win, sure. I do remember that DTB did sneak her too. You know what I mean? So Pretty P, who is still smaller than her. Pretty P, Summer. Yeah, I'm just looking. Summer, co-colorist, Tommy, got dog walked by Dolly multiple times, who is still smaller than her, by the way, but obviously, you know, Dolly pack a punch, so she's a heavy hitter for her size. Dolly, K-Rican, she jumped Ciroc, and she lucky Ciroc. I don't know why Ciroc ain't beat her up. Ciroc should have fought everybody that jumped her, everybody. But yeah, she helped jump Ciroc in the season finale of last season. K-Rican again at the reunion. Cold colorist, Fauna. Cold colorist again. She was helping jump the Dolly girl with Ivory. She fought Miss Treve, but they was jumping her. K-Rican. She attacked Tommy, remember? She helped attack Tommy and try to fight Tommy when Lex snuck her. That was, I believe that was after Ciroc fought Tesehki. And then, yeah, she just fought Summer again. And then she fought Summer in the confessionals. So it's like, you know, like,
I swear.
Fuck you talking about? You came on the show for no fucking reason. Whether your check cleared or not, bitch, we don't know you. Who are you?
I'm just like, you know.
Go home, Rima. Come on home.
Ain't got no one-on-one with Ciroc, Tesehki, Big Lex. Like, she stay away from all of them. She stay away from all of them. You know what I mean? It's just weird, bro. It's whack. But my bad, y'all. I didn't mean to drag it. Let's get through this. Y'all know how I just be getting on my rants. Like, I know we be, you know, on like the popular people for obvious reasons because they bring the ratings, right? And they give us TV. But I be looking at some of the side characters and I be like, why you here? Like, you're obviously, like, you're selling. Like, because there's no other reason for you to be here. But anyways, She got get back against Summer, whatever that means. Like I think it would have been more viral. Remember, nah, Dolly, you lost. Like why she didn't go in the confessional and get her lick back against Dolly. I think that would have been more viral. Dolly be having the props up and she be talking all her trash and being witty with all the country voice. Y'all, you know how she whatever the hell she be doing. That would have been funny if in the middle of her wasn't it. That would have been understandable. Her doing that to Summer or K Rican or Cold Colors and like, like. But maybe I'm just, I'm asking for too much, y'all. My bad. Any food. Matter of fact, K Rican got sent home for whatever reason. I think it's because she had to go back to jail. But any food. What happened after that, y'all? Y'all gotta remind me. Because, it was a lot going on, but it wasn't at the same time. This episode was kind of trash. So they ended up having a sit down with Biggie. And when I tell you it was the most irrelevant sit down ever, for one, I'm looking at Persuasion. We call her Persuasive over here. I'm looking at Persuasive like G Baby, like Cutta K, right? And you might be like, whoa, wow, Grape Tea. Like, at least we've seen, Persuasion get in the paint. She had somewhat storylines. She had a viral moment getting beat up in the sink, by Krishan. But no, just hold your horses. Hear me out. Persuasion might be this season's Jayla from last season, right? Lemmy, when he's traveling with the baddies, because for some odd reason, he never traveled with the Jocelyn's Cabaret girls. You know what I mean? It's weird. He pick and choose, but, any food. When he's traveling with the baddies, I do believe that he needs some cat, right? He needs some cat right next to him, right? And it was so weird how Jayla has been a big storyline of whatever season she's on, whether that's South, whether that's Caribbean, Midwest, right? With with her beefing with Lex, right? Then she came on last season and became Scotty. She wasn't really there, but she got a lot of camera time, which was weird. You know what I mean? Like she was in the middle of like Scotty versus Natalie and the Mariah stuff, and you know what I mean? Like, but she didn't really do nothing. Same thing with Janelle. So if y'all watch this episode, Persuasion had a lot of camera time. She had a lot of camera time, a lot of confessionals. It really didn't bring nothing to the table. So it was hella weird. So I'm like, oh, okay, we get it. Well, you got to remember, it's probably Natalie too. She could be Natalie's little fun toy, or Lemmy, or both of them. I mean, we don't know. We have no idea. So this was a random sit down, y'all. We got Persuasive sitting down with the head chin in charge and Bigger, who also shouldn't be on the show. Okay? And she pretty much explains to us why she shouldn't be on the show. I'm the Dominican. I'm making music. I don't have to do anything. I like when I leave, I'm about to go right to the studio right now. I've been in the studio all day. And I'm like, okay, like, why are you here? Like, do y'all watch the Baddies auditions, y'all? These girls be crashing out. They be quitting their jobs. They be catching CPS cases, leaving their sons and daughters in the car all day while they auditioning. They be doing all type of wild stuff, right? And they be getting down. Some be showing a lot of personality. Some of them girls really be on some heavy hitting stuff. Like, they be doing their thing. And there's always a few girls each season of auditions. You be like, why she didn't make it? And then they bring back Biggie, who literally says, I don't have to do anything. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But she's still there. So you be like, oh, okay. This is a front for something. Y'all don't care about fans. Y'all don't care about the subscribers. Y'all don't care about us. Y'all don't care. What Michael Jackson said, they don't really care about us. Yes. Zoos don't really care about us. They don't care about entertaining us. This is a front. This is a front for whatever the hell they doing. Selling cat, whatever they doing. Because entertainment gotta be number 100 on the priority list. Because there's no way you look at the fan. But then again, I can't really say that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all be in the comments? That's why I be thinking like, maybe we live in a Twilight Zone. Maybe we live in a different reality because people love Biggie overall. It's weird. The people that we be like, hey, they should go home, they like them. People be spamming the comments, y'all, talking about bring Anna back. We want Anna. No, we don't. No, we don't. You do. The hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What you talking about?
I didn't promote one
What you
time.
talking about? What you talking about?
I
What
didn't
you
promote
talking
one
about?
time.
What you talking about? You keep playing with me?
My bad, y'all. I keep going through these rants, huh? My bad, y'all. It's one of them days, I guess. Baddies pissed me off with this episode. Let's get through this reaction, y'all. My bad. I'm ranting. Anywho, we got bigger here. We got irrelevant people having to sit down for some odd reason. And Bigger is letting us know that she still ain't doing nothing, which I believe why Amber snuck her on the next episode. Look like Amber started acting up this next episode too. She was fighting with headgear on and everything. I think she ended up fighting Pressure. Pressure snuck her. And then she ended up fighting Biggie too. Anywho, get Pressure her MVP anyways, like right now. What are we doing? Or Ciroc. Like it's like, what are we doing? Anyways, fair use. Shout out to Zeus for the post.
House meeting. Let's have a house meeting. No, we do.
But as for today's house meeting, I'm not doing it. I have a studio session right now. I literally just signed my deal.
So
I cannot allow myself, and even my friendship.
You have a studio session while we were recording the show? Why? She know all the dirt. All the dirt on Lindy. All the dirt on Anna. They know. Okay? Because it makes 0 sense. Y'all could have put Cash on here. Okay? Because remember, Biggie been avoiding jail. Why you didn't just, replace Biggie with J.O.? It's just a lot of other people. Or give somebody a new spot, a new person. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just...
with Tesehki to hold me back from what's going on right now. Natalie's talking about, you and Tesehki need to talk. I don't even feel like Tesehki wants to talk about the situation anyways. I would rather protect my peace and go to the studio. Because while y'all is taking hits, I'm making hits. And that's what I'm on the road to. The first baddie with a Billboard hit. Thank you.
Man, sit your dumb ass down and shut.
Oh my God, I'm tired. Biggie should have went home after Caribbean. After Caribbean, she was doing all the crying and all the leave, please. So any food. And what was that about anyways? Well, Natalie told me she needed to do a sit down with Tesehki. Why? Tesehki set her up. Tesehki's weird. Like, what was gonna come out of that? They already had a sit down earlier in the season, remember? When they tried to let bygones be bygones and bury the hatchet. Obviously, they didn't do nothing. After that, Tesehki set her up. They showed a different angle, y'all, this episode, and you clearly see it even better. Tesehki is yelling at Neek, telling her stop, while she's holding Biggie from the back, holding her hands so Biggie can't defend herself. And her friend just welling off on her. Mink, 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 mink. And she said, stop. And you like, what's going on?
Oh!
That was weird, y'all. You're not grabbing the person that's doing the hitting. You're grabbing the person that's getting hit, talking about stop. But I didn't set her up. And it was exposed that they lied. I think they talk about it next episode too. It was like that they lied. Like, y'all lied. Biggie didn't even hang out with Ciroc until after y'all set her up. You know what I mean? But anyways, that happened. What happened after that, y'all? Then they started showing irrelevant baddies. I think Neek had some camera time for some odd reason with a confessional. They had Egypt. Egypt showed up. I said, oh, wow, you're on the show. I forgot. You know, and that's why I really believe that I would do phenomenal as a producer. I would do phenomenal as casting, because you cannot tell me with this same exact cast, replace the Cabaret girls, right? With Andrea, Danny, Sky, and T Love. It would have been fades on fades on fades. I truly believe they would have actually stuck together on some House B, Team B stuff from Baddies Gone Wild, Dominican Republic. And yeah, they would have had viral moments. You know, they crazy. You know what I mean? Where they would have been, you know, really beating people up. I think they would have been jumping, but you know, they would have been ducking fades. You know what I mean? T Love fought Tesehki. She's not scared. Right? T Love fought Chinks. Not saying Chinks is a heavy hitter enough, but she's big. She's tall. Remember, she was bigger than Lexi Gold. And Lexi Gold tall. Chinks looked like she probably like Lex height or something, might even be bigger. But what I'm saying is that like there were other Cabaret girls that have way more personality that would have stood out on the show and would have did a phenomenal job. You know what I mean? So I'm just really disappointed in. And then y'all, it was weird. We was mad that Egypt didn't fight Tesehki. Y'all, she ain't fighting nobody. she fought Kanaya. I guess she was gonna just try to fight Kanaya all season. Kanaya got her, and she just went quiet for the rest of it. She turned into Cutter K. She turned into Cutter K, y'all.
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
Crazy. So Fanta shows up, guys, and Fanta shows up looking like a YN, right? She had the ski mask on, the poo shiesty, and she instantly wanted to fight. Lex, y'all, and it was so strange, like, because we've seen Lex beat up Fanta plenty of times, but she, like, Ciroc wasn't lying. And it's so weird because Ciroc and Lex are so-called cool now, but Ciroc was literally just throwing shade at Lex, saying, hey, Lex was ducking wreck from Fanta for the rest of the season, right? Until later in the season, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I just couldn't believe that. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, she was running away from Fanta. And Ciroc really only lie so far has been that Amber beat up Tesehki. And she said she just lied because she don't like Tesehki and she wasn't there, right? But other than that, she kind of been clocking it. I still think she weird though. We go drag Ciroc too. But anyways, because she was ducking wreck from Tesehki. I don't know what that was about. But anyways, so what was I saying, y'all? Oh, Fanta. So yeah, Ciroc was like, yeah, she was running from her. So we obviously saw what a couple episodes ago. Lex spit on Fanta, and Lex was literally running, y'all, full speed like Usain Bolt, you know? And I'm like, okay, maybe she was just trolling her that time. That was a one-time thing, like whatever. Y'all, she did it again. She was bagging up. She had a security around her. Like, but she was trolling her in the confessionals though, saying like, girl, you should have did something. You should have did this. I would have went to sleep. Somebody spit on me, this and that. But you're lying. You've been actually sleeping for almost 2 years since the Baddies Africa premiere. Oh, well, at least over a year. Because I just spit on you. And you didn't do nothing. And apparently you've been sleeping like a baby. So you're a lie. Like, I'm confused. So she lying, right? Y'all all peeped that, right?
Are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Just a lie. Like, look at how quick she lied.
Yeah, so Fanta didn't get her leg back. She was talking about calling another outsider. She was like, oh, if you don't fight me, fight my cousin. And I thought that was strange. I was like, okay, they trying to put somebody else on the show now? Because it's always who you know. So keep in mind that cousin thing. Because if it down the line, this person end up being on Baddies, it's obviously fun a cousin. But they didn't let it happen. So yeah, it was weird. It was like Lex was PC'd up. I'm not used to it. Like, that was so strange, especially somebody that I would consider so far until proven otherwise. She's the heaviest hitter, you know? And she don't really be ducking wreck like that, like, unless it's Tesehki or something like that. That's a whole other conversation. But not from Font. You know, like, what are we doing? So that happened. What else did I miss, y'all? I think that was when Ciroc snuck Mariah, right? I think that was when Ciroc snuck Mariah. And when I tell y'all, I laughed, I smiled. I felt like we finally got reparations. You know what I mean?
Oh, sorry. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Like, I rewinded it in Discord, y'all. We was watching it like 3, 4, 5 times. I wanted to slow it down. It would have let me. Like, it was an instant drop. One hitter quitter. Bang! And apparently, Mariah was on the no contact list. You can't touch her. So that's why Ciroc did it. But then Tesehki pushed Ciroc and was like, "What's up?" And Ciroc wouldn't fight her. But it was weird though, because Tesehki had her rings on again. And this is the same rings that she had on the first time when they fought. And the weird ass Tesehki fans, please defend this. I want to see you weirdos, because y'all gonna do it. They be in my comments spamming, trolling. Y'all are weird. Tesehki's your God. You don't believe in Jesus Christ. You believe in Tesehki Christ. That's your God. Because you will bold-faced lie for her every single time. Tesehki clearly set up Biggie. Y'all will lie and say she did it. And I'm like, y'all don't think that's weird? Y'all don't see the correlation or nothing? No. Okay. Well, you saw her struggle with Ciroc, right? I don't care about no pulling hair. Tesehki pulls hair too. She pulled her hair and she was uppercutting her and she was leaking, right? No, that didn't happen. Matter of fact, Tesehki won. Y'all won't even lie and say a tie, which is, it wasn't no tie either. But to lie, to watch her lose the fight and not only say that it wasn't no tie, not to say that she didn't win. Y'all would lie and that she didn't lose. You would lie and say that she won, right? So she obviously used the rings last time, so she got called out for it this time. And she tried to play dumb, like, oh, okay, like whatever. But she was trying to fight her with the rings on. So right there, take them rings off. Like, what you doing? Oh, so I want to see what you got. I want to see the rebuttal this time. I really want to see it this time. Please, 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 please. You know what they gonna say? Ciroc still didn't fight her without her. You're right. I'm calling out Ciroc and Tesehki. They was both ducking wreck. You know? Stunner Girl was right. What Stunner Girl say, y'all? Let's pull it up. What Stunner Girl say? Because right after that, y'all, Ciroc fought Pressure, or she at least snuck Pressure, but I know she fought TT. I don't know if she got Pressure again. Maybe she snuck her or something, or got a little hit. Because she was getting snuck and jumped again, y'all. It's Pressure, man. That's another thing, too. Like, give Pressure her baddie shame. Give Pressure her baddie shame. She's the star of the show. Y'all ain't got no storylines. Babes. Give TT and Pressure they baddie shame. What's the other girl say, y'all? Because Ciroc and Tesehki was ducking wreck from each other. From each other. It was so irritating. Like, what we doing?
Clock it. Like, them is scary. We gonna clock it, let's clock it. Like, them is scary. Y'all ever notice the that's considered the heavy hitters, they never fight each other? Because these be really scared of each other. Let's just be for real. They like to go after that they know that they can't fight. And the that y'all that are really supposed to be fighting, they don't never fight each other. They're always scared to fight each other. And that's why one of them ends up getting kicked off. Have y'all noticed that? The heavy hitters never fight each other, so you're not a heavy hitter because you're not going up with whoever, bitch. You're picking and choosing. So how are you a heavy hitter if you're picking and choosing your battles? You be walking on thin ice around each other. Teaming up and bitch. Make it make sense, but you're a heavy hitter though. We gonna clock it, let's clock it. Like, them is scary. Y'all ever notice the that's considered the heavy hitter?
I know it's the wrong messenger, right? It's the right message, wrong messenger. All right. But yeah, TT did come in on that though. I ain't gonna lie. TT did come in sneaking and stuff like that. But you gotta remember, they snuck her too. Remember Ciroc hit her with a phone, right? DMX, yeah, she snuck her and put her in the headlock. You know, it was a lot of weirdo stuff going on. But anyways, I just can't believe it, y'all. That's why life is really unexpected. Like you never know what's gonna happen and stuff like that, y'all. Especially with a show as predictable as Baddies, it is kind of crazy who you find yourself rooting for and stuff like that, because people switch up, people be doing weird stuff, right? Y'all know I was called a Big 3 stan, love Lex, all of that, but I'm dragging them, right? I don't care. I'm gonna drag you. Bruh, I couldn't stand Hee, y'all. I couldn't stand Hee on Baddies Gone Wild season 1. I'm rocking with TT this season, y'all. Win, lose, or draw. Yup, I don't care. Maybe I just like a good villain. A good villain. Like y'all don't like. Y'all just, a lot of people just like bad villains. You know what I mean? Like it don't even make sense. And y'all be hella like biased about it, right? Me personally, I don't believe Ivory's a good villain, but a lot of people do, right? That's just me personally. Summer is a good villain. The Big 3 at the time, they were good villains, right? Pressure and TT are doing a great job. Tommy's a great villain. You know what I mean? But they rocking by themselves. They not making no excuses. Big, tall, small, whatever. TT's getting in there. It's actually pretty interesting to see the size difference. TT is easily one of the smallest baddies. You can compare her to like an Anna or even a Mariah Lynn, right? But she could fight. But she wasn't ducking no wreck, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ciroc, y'all. Ciroc was tearing her up. I ain't gonna lie. All face shot. Meet. And she just kept going. She kept going. I'm rocking with it. I didn't like Pressure spitting on Tavy. That was actually super disgusting. I wasn't rocking with that. Excuse me, guys. My bad. I am moving forward without the clips. So before I continue, let me show you what Fonta was talking about when Lex was ducking wreck. My bad, y'all. Fair use. Shout out to Zeus.
A lot of people have been using weapons. All right, cool. I mean, you already got the advantage. You're big as fuck. Bitch, you didn't have a reason to fight me. So yeah, I feel attacked. You kept saying it on the internet. You kept saying it on the internet. Them bitches don't be doing shit.
I'm walking into another house meeting, but the only person that's not looking cute is Hunter. So I already know what the fuck she on.
Nope.
Why do you have a confessional? I genuinely don't care about what Egypt has to say. There's no reason why the confessionals should be specifically, especially for this episode, Tesehki. We want to hear from Tesehki, Mariah, Ciroc, you know, the people, Summer, Tommy, like the people that actually contributed to the show. Why are we watching confessionals with Neek? Right? Egypt. Right? Persuasion. Biggie. You know? But my bad. Anyways.
Nobody else got wrecked. It's only me. Pressure.
Everybody might not be here following.
Who's that?
That's
Kanaya. What is she bringing to the show too? Remember, she had rumors about sleeping with Lemmy too that she had to debunk. Y'all remember?
I can't help to notice this shit is so beautiful. The landscape is beautiful. Like, I'm like, can we take pictures before we start fighting?
Can we take pictures? That's what I'm saying.
On the damn homies, bitch, shut up. Okay, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. Then Mariah Malone come in with her bodyguard. Okay. Don't y'all find it interesting too that after Ciroc slept Mariah was like, oh no, you gotta fight Tesehki. Woo, woo, woo. She was literally using Tesehki as a bodyguard when Tesehki literally just set up Biggie and was telling her, I'm not your bodyguard. You using me as your bodyguard. So it's not the issue. You don't mind being somebody's bodyguard as long as you approve it. Like, I don't get it. Like, she said that she's no one's bodyguard, but she's clearly Anna and Mariah's bodyguard, right?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
It gotta be in Tesehki contract to protect this girl. Or, y'all know what I be thinking. Allegedly.
They're fucking each other.
And nothing would surprise me on Baddies.
This don't look like no house meeting. It looks like we're fighting. What are we doing, Ciroc?
Me, I don't say shit. Cause bitch, you know what I'm here for. And as long as you here, I'm here, bitch.
Okay, this is when Ciroc snuck it. And Tesehki never paying attention. Whenever her friends getting snuck, ain't it convenient that she always turn around? What is she doing? What are you doing? Okay, I find that interesting. I'm also pretty interested to see the height of some of these people because K-Rican and Fauna look like the same height, huh? And Ciroc look kind of like this. She's just probably just more on the heavier side because they all actually look around the same height. Now, except for cold colors, I know she got heels on. Or is them flats? Them flip-flops, y'all? I can't tell. But everybody look around the same size, huh? Unless it's just the angle. You can clearly see Tavy's taller than everybody. That's pretty interesting. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, so look, she not paying attention. Any coincidence that she always turn around? Look, what is Tesehki doing? I think that's in the contract. It got to be in the contract, y'all. Hey, when your friends get snuck, girl, turn around. All right. Look, Mariah looked like she saw a ghost. That is funny. I ain't gonna lie. This is a fire hat though. That's a Pirates hat, y'all. Pittsburgh Pirates. She do look like a YN. She look like Shamar. I've been telling y'all that. Anyways, so Ciroc wouldn't fight Tesehki. Tesehki wouldn't run up on her. Ciroc wouldn't run up on her. So I was like, is y'all scared of each other or something? Like, this is weird.
Belson, I ain't not running no fags though.
She's not doing shit.
Who she fought today?
Nobody.
Who she fought today?
Nobody.
Who she fought today?
Nobody.
And they just kept going back and forth with each other. But I'm like, nobody's swinging. So I'm like, y'all really didn't fight for the rest of the season? And then, like, Tesehki did push her. Like, girl, you know, because after Ciroc, you know, dropped Mariah, Tesehki pushed Ciroc. It was like, what's up? Ciroc didn't hit her back. And she just kept saying, y'all not gonna jump me. But the only person that was looking like they was really jumping, trying to sneak, was Mariah. Now, I know TT did get a hit in, right? But they was jumping Pressure and TT, y'all. Pressure was fighting Tavy, right? She fought Tavy. I don't think she fought DTB. I think she was fighting Tavy. But she kept getting snuck too. Pressure and TT, y'all. They was getting jumped, y'all. It was so whack. Yeah. You said Tesehki probably. Well, I told you Tesehki is Anna Mac's baby daddy. I've been telling y'all that. All right. But what else did I miss, y'all? Yeah, that was it. They was just duck and wreck, which was hella weird. And they just wouldn't fight each other. So I'm like, y'all. And then Ciroc was acting like she was scared to get jumped, but like I said, it really looked like it was just Mariah, because when TT came in, she hit TT, right? And then Mariah tried to jump in, and they grabbed her. But seemed like that was the only person that would have jumped in if she fought Tesehki. And I'm like, yeah, that already happened before. And I know you're not worried about Mariah. So, like, it was given like you was scary. That's just me personally, y'all. And I say it's on both sides. Like, I just can't. I'm not biased, y'all. I can't just say it was Tesehki. I think they both was heavy hitters that didn't want to fight each other. It was weird.
If you're not gonna fight, shut your bitch ass up, bitch. And that's what it is.
I'm tired of seeing y'all bitches go back and forth with each other. Fight or shut the fuck up. Simple.
So yeah, after that, Pressure was fighting Tavy, and Tavy fought TT too. She fought TT too, and they were spitting at each other, y'all. It was so disgusting. I'm not letting it fly. Obviously, we look at Lex a little differently. She's supposed to be a so-called heavy hitter and stuff like that, but spitting in general is disgusting. Cold Colorist has done it. It seems like a lot of them has. It's just nasty as hell. So I will say that. That is absolutely disgusting. They did spit on each other, right? Fair use. Shout out to Zeus, right? It says, not what you bees want from a ninja. Yeah, Tavy knew what she was doing with that. How you mad at Tavy for, how you mad at Tommy for calling you DMX, but you over here playing into the joke? You know what I mean? But anyways, it says Tavy went back and forth with TT and Pressure on Baddies USA Chapter 2, but the spitting took the cake. Let's go. Fair use.
I'm fighting TT. I'm fighting Pressure. I done washed this bitch. I done washed Pressure. Like, bitch, I ain't got time for this. What you bitches want from a nigga?
I guess we're gonna do it fair.
That was great editing. That was great editing. That was funny, y'all. Y'all can't lie. That was funny.
No. You gotta make fuck no. You gotta say it. You won it.
Says she still feels some type of way about me
But yeah, that's a biohazard, y'all. Like, for real. Like, that's not cool at all. That's actually disgusting. Them spit on each other and stuff.
Swear. Fair swear fighting.
Oh, I'm tired of Dolly. Am I the only one that's tired of bad Dolly, y'all? Just yelling all season. This hoe ain't fought. I think she fight next episode, but that's episode 13. So she only fought Summer and ET that one time. You know what I mean? She really tried to fight Summer all damn season. If it was up to her, she would have been fighting Summer again. Right? So I'm like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, every episode, she loud as hell. Y'all just know they fighting. All y'all gotta do, they fighting. Oh, they win. I'm like, bruh, shut up. Okay? Like, it's just hella annoying. I've been tired of Dolly. Dolly lost me. Especially when she just became a damn announcer.
Shut when you think about it.
She became Jim Ross, y'all, and Jerry King Lawler from WWE. All right? I ain't gonna lie. This is just as bad as Ivory doing the coaching from Baddies Africa and playing security. To me, it's all in the same bucket. It's just like, girl, what are you doing? You're really not contributing nothing to the show. So y'all know what I'm gonna say. Personally.
Fuck you talk about? You came on the show for no fucking reason. Whether your check cleared or not, bitch, we don't know you. Who are you?
All right. Hey, so far, I can't believe, bro. Y'all gotta give me my credit, y'all. I can see why y'all think I'm AI. I can see why y'all think I'm work for Zeus. The way I be clocking and saying who gonna be the stars of the show, and it literally happens every single time. It has to be studied, okay? From what I was hearing behind the scenes, I was saying this, 2 months ago, 3 months ago? Because it's already episode 13. I said, hey, y'all, I'm hearing that TT was carrying. And I even was like, what? I couldn't believe I knew what I was saying. You know what I mean? I really couldn't believe what I was saying.
I'm confused here now.
Right? I said, yeah, she's supposed to be a duo with Pressure, and they doing a big one.
You gotta be fucking lying.
What's wrong, dude?
Well, hell no, God, hell no.
And she is. Shout out to Hee. Shout out to TT. Win, lose, or draw. Big, small. She getting in the paint. No excuses. Shout out to TT, because she was, Ciroc was on her. I will say this. When they was fighting by that fence, And the security grab TT, she got that. Y'all gotta rewatch it. But other than that, Ciroc was serving her, y'all. All face shot too. And she big, so she grabbed her, got her on the wall. It was bad. She did her bad, y'all. Ripped her shirt up and bra. It was bad. Her and Pressure got whooped. That's what happened later in the episode too. We're gonna talk about it. Let's go.
This environment, I feel like we could definitely get the one-on-ones out the way. But I feel like space and opportunity, a motherfucker gonna take it. This is sneak for a sneak.
So you wanna do it again or not?
Stars here.
You wanna do it again or not? You're not a star. That's why you're not a star, bitch. I hate you because you know what you did.
I'm a star.
What you talking about? You late. Shut up, bitch. You're nasty as fuck.
Oh, that was nasty. I would have crashed out. Y'all. I would have went to jail.
Get the key, pop the trunk. You know what we came here to do. I know what I came here to do. Pop the trunk.
I would have went to jail, y'all.
These bitches is going to jail, and I'm not going with them.
Okay. In the midst of all of this, Tommy started going back and forth with Ciroc. And I ain't gonna lie, Ciroc did eat because Tommy was eating her up. Right? But Tommy was like, girl, you an outsider. Right? Cause Ciroc said some outsiders. And Tommy was like, girl, you an outsider too. And she was like, no, I'm an insider now. I got a contract. Even Tesehki was laughing. Everybody was cracking up. I ain't gonna lie. She kind of ate with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Bitch.
I'm not a hater, y'all. I don't care how biased y'all say I am. Ciroc is giving MVP this season. Along with it'll be hard for me. Pressure and Ciroc for sure. Pressure and Ciroc, and then obviously honorable mentions would be TT. And down the line, it seemed like Amber goes show out a lot more. Like I said, she's pretty much been on injured reserve a lot because we saw Tesehki bust her head open. She had those stitches and stuff like that. But and obviously you could throw in Tommy and Summer too, because there's really no show without all of them, right? But after this scene, I believe they met up at a club, right? It was another random. It was Persuasion again, y'all. It was weird. Persuasion, Rolly. Who was it, y'all? Rolly, Persuasion. Who was all sitting in the club? Y'all gonna remind me? That's how irrelevant they was. I know it was Rolly and Persuasion, though, but it was somebody else too. And she was like, oh yeah, we bringing up Summer. And I'm like, Summer? Did you fight Summer at the reunion? No. And mind you, y'all started it with Summer. Persuasion even admitted it. It was Judy and Persuasion trolling Summer. But y'all made Summer look like the bad guy. It was hella weird. But she was like, yeah, Summer, this and that. So Summer shows up, Rolly and Persuasion throwing drinks. Oh, it was E.T. It was E.T., right? Who was hella irrelevant too. And E.T. was was talking trash to Tommy. And I'm like, what the hell? What is this about? It was hella random. Summer come out, Rolly throwing drinks at Summer. They was acting all hype and like they had an issue and stuff, but nobody fought. That's why it was weird. So it was just like a random scene that could have been cut out, really, because it was just like it was really just to get Rolly camera time, pretty much. The irrelevant people. Like, why is Persuasion, Rolly, and E.T. on our screens when they can really be at home right now? You know what I mean? They didn't even fight. So I'm like, well, why are y'all here? You know?
These bitches gotta shoot them things. They gotta shoot it. They gotta run it.
And Rolly mad that Summer put BTA. And remember, allegedly they really went like 5 rounds. They only showed like 2 at the reunion. Apparently Summer was putting BTA. Let's talk about that.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
So that happened. Yeah. Cause who came in there with Tommy and Summer, y'all? I don't think it was Treve. It was Dolly. It was one of them girls. one of the outsiders. And then, so that happened. They was throwing drinks and stuff. I think Summer said something about Rolly and bacon grease and stuff. And then the final scene. So we get another random scene, right? We get Ciroc. I think Natalie was there though too. It was Natalie, but we get Ciroc, Hurricane Hill, and Lex, and K Rican, and Cold Colorist, and then Pressure and TT showed up, knowing that they all got beef. But Cold Colorist helped jump Ciroc, but they was acting all cool, right? Yeah, well, yeah, they call her real name Shantae, but you know, I guess she go by Dolly. But yeah, so it was her. Okay. That was there at the club. Okay, thank you. So it was weird, y'all, because Cold Colorist helped jump Ciroc, but they was acting cool, right? Then Lex is hanging out with Cold Colorist saying that they friends, but we see Fanta and Lex really beefing real hard, but they cool. You know what I mean? Like, so they was acting like it was so fake and weird. Yeah, and then Lex was like acting cool with Ciroc, and Ciroc was like, yeah, look what you did to my eye. They was laughing about it and stuff. I'm just like, this is not what the fans want to see. It's not what I want to see. You know what I mean? Like, I'm confused.
I'm confused here now.
You know?
That's not what the fans want to see. That's literally what the fans don't want to see. Do you understand? Like, that's not what they want to see. And that's not what the fans want to see. That's what the fans, I promise you, don't want to see.
You right, it was Amber. No, Shantae, Dolly was out there with Stinker, with the whole Tommy, Treve, and Summer situation. You're right. Amber, that's why that was super random. And I think that's why E.T. and Amber ended up fighting again too. So they basically brought everybody up. I just thought about that, right? Because Tommy and Rolly, obviously, they still got their little what's the name, right? Even though they were supposed to be cool since Africa, but I think that was fake, right? But we know Summer got beef with Rolly and Persuasion. Oh, and E.T. because E.T. tried to fight Summer. And Dolly, right, at the Baddies Africa premiere, if y'all remember. So yeah, E.T. got beef with Summer. So Summer had beef with all them hoes. And then, yeah, Amber got beef with, Amber got beef with Rolly too, I forgot. Yeah. Because Amber was saying that Rolly was PC'd up. So basically they brought everybody ops. I'm starting to think Tommy is, Summer's handler or something, because it's like Summer really don't go nowhere without Tommy. Y'all ain't noticed that? That's actually been hella weird. Is that her new madam? Is that her Pootie Cat manager? I don't know. It's kind of weird.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Yeah, so they was throwing drinks and stuff. Amber was crashing out. Crashing out. Summer was crashing out. Yeah. So that's what leads up to the next episode. But anyways, yeah, Lex and Ciroc was acting all cool at the seating, right? So like I said, we had Natalie. It was another house meeting, I guess, at another random Airbnb. We had Natalie, Ciroc, Cold Colorist, Big Legatron, okay, TT, Hurricane Hill, Pressure. As soon as Hurricane Hill and Pressure and TT walked in, TT was trying to give everybody hugs and be cool. Ciroc swung on her, right? And then that's when everybody started fighting. I could be wrong, but that's what happened. And then Pressure tried to jump in, and that's when Hurricane Him jumped in. So they started fighting. Hurricane Him tried to push Pressure in the pool, damn near pushed her damn self in the pool, and Pressure had some good balance, and they didn't fall, but they was fighting. And then TT and Ciroc was going at it, and Ciroc was giving her the business, y'all. But it was one instance where TT did do her thing. But other than that, she got her on that wall, ripped her shirt up, beating her up. And then at one point, Ciroc was even like trolling her like threw her bonnet off and stuff like that. Ain't that how the episode ended, y'all? I think the episode ended with that fight, right? And Egypt was there. My bad. It was somebody that was so irrelevant. Egypt was there. Incredible Hulk, y'all. Buff and everything, just buff and bald. I said, so she just gonna be sitting bald all season, huh? You know what I mean? Like, why are you even here? Bruh, it wasn't breaking up. Like, you know what I mean? It was just there. She was just there, just talking, like, oh my God, what's going on? What? Like, what? Like, what's going on? What? I'm just like, bruh, why are you here? I feel like Egypt had too much camera time for somebody that's not really contributing nothing to the show. That's just me personally. But yeah, they kept fighting for rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds. Who would I give a winner to? Obviously, Ciroc beat up TT. I feel like TT held her on as much as she could, especially with the significant size difference. But like, come on, let's be honest. Ciroc was giving it to her. I feel like Pressure was, because they both can't fight. But if I was to give a winner, I'll say Pressure against Hurricane M. But you know, they both really can't fight. No shade. You know what I mean? It's really the effort thing when it comes to Pressure. I just look at Pressure like Summer. The same thing with TT. Like, they're giving us the show, right? They not ducking fades. This is what the fans want to see. I'm loving it. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what the fans want to see. That's literally what the fans want to see. Do you understand? Like, that's what they want to see. And that's what the fans want to see. That's what the fans, I promise you, want to see.
But this next episode actually looks pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It looked pretty solid. Y'all let me know if I'm missing out on something, but randomly, I want to see what happened with that. Amber sneaks, Pressure sneaks Amber. So they fight. Pressure came back with some damn headgear on and snuck Biggie. It looked like E.T. and Dolly got to fight again. They didn't really show who had the heads up, or, you know what I mean, the upper hand or anything like that. So we got to see how that played out. But I personally think Dolly beat her up probably, because I feel like E.T. would be popping it a lot more if she actually did win. Kind of like how she was popping it on E.T. when she beat her up at the end of the season. When kind of like how E.T. beat up Amber later in the season, and Amber was talking about calling the police and stuff. So, yeah. Who ended up fighting TT again, y'all? I think TT and Ciroc ended up fighting again, didn't they? Yeah, I think TT and Ciroc was fighting again. It was either TT and Ciroc or TT and Tavy. I think it was TT and Ciroc. TT and Pressure carrying the show, y'all. Give them their flowers. Give them their flowers. I'm here for it, bro. This is what the fans want to see. All right, we see who creates storylines. If you want to be on Baddies and you want a storyline, run the Pressure, run the TT, run the Ciroc, run the Summer, run the Tommy, run the Amber, and you got a show. All right. Other than that, don't go to Stinker, don't go to K-Rican, Cold Colorist, even Tesehki, really. You know, if it was up to Tesehki would just be sitting in the back all season just doing this. That's what she really want to do, and just collect the check. She don't really want to do nothing. That is a crazy still shot at angle though, huh? Wow. No shade. But wow.
Why she look so rough? The fuck am I watching? Ugh. Whoa. Yuck.
That looks like a very strong woman. You saw what she did to Amber? One punch? I don't want no problems. I'm scared. All right? I am scared. Okay? I'm good.
Bitch, I'm scared. Where's the door?
Y'all just keep jumping Pressure and TT though. They barely been getting fair fades, huh? I can't believe I'm defending TT, y'all. I really can't believe that. That shit life is crazy.
I'm fighting.
Bitch, I'm fighting. Bitches shot me. Bitches shot me. Bitches shot me. Bitches shot me.
It's crazy. Anyways, let's see what the internet had to say, y'all. Let's see what the internet had to say. Shout out to Zeus Hottest Tea for the post. Now y'all should have known these bees wasn't done with y'all. The Mariah one with Ciroc is more understandable. The situation with Stinker and Summer is like, come on, bruh. That was crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Summer, because it could have been way worse. She could have landed on her head, landed on her neck. The way she landed, she kind of flipped over and landed on her feet. That was crazy. Because yeah, Stinker definitely was firing off on her. Like that was whack. I ain't gonna lie, that was whack. That was whack. She wouldn't do that to Dolly. Why you didn't do that to Dolly?
Get your scary ass up out of here. Get your scary ass up out of here. Go see that judge. Get your ass up out of the courtroom.
Man. They said because while y'all taking hits, I'm making hits. Thank you. Oh, Biggie ate that right up. Go on, Chewbacca. Calling her Chewbacca is crazy. How you give Biggie a compliment and then throw a diss? Y'all remember Chewbacca, y'all, from Star Wars? Bruh, they said this is Biggie, y'all. Take the internet from this person, okay? What are we doing? But she didn't really eat with that because she don't really have any hits. You know what I mean? Oh, this is how irrelevant they are. That is how it ended. My bad. So it didn't end like that, y'all. You're right. I'm sorry, y'all. This show is irrelevant, bro. I mean, like some stuff just be so irrelevant. Like I feel like if like the main cast people did this, right, that bring the show, you know, I will remember it. So my bad, y'all. It's late. That's why I'll be asking y'all. If I forget something, let me know. Thank you. That's why I asked y'all. Y'all didn't tell me. I said, hey, is that how it ended, y'all? So nah, it didn't end like that. My bad. So after that, the house meeting, the fight with Ciroc and TT and Pressure and Hurricane Hill, then they had a club scene. So they had a booking, okay? Seemed like everything was going fine. Everything was cool, even though they had girls together in VIP that are ops, right? Stinker next to Cold Colors, and she got Lori from Now That's TV. They're friends. So and she must have signed a contract because they didn't blur her face out. So she's kind of like, I guess, a special appearance, special guest or whatever. Lori be banging too. Okay? Lori be banging. So Lori got beef with Dolly, Stinker, and Big Legs. She called all three of them out. So I want to see what's up with that. Please invite her to the reunion. But anyways, so they had Stinker in the VIP section with Summer, who's ops, right? And then Cold Colors, and Lori was right there with her. Everything was fine. Everything acting all cool and stuff, y'all. Bruh, why did Cold Colors pull out a taser, y'all? And I think Stinker said she tased her in the damn neck, right? Y'all going to jail.
Get the key, pop the trunk. You know what we came here to do. I know what I came here to do. Pop the trunk.
Y'all going to jail. What the hell?
These bitches is going to jail and I'm not going with them.
That was crazy. Now, I see both sides. People are like, why you didn't just fight her? Right? You really could have just jumped, right? Remember, Cold Colors has a fractured face, a fractured eye. Only thing I will say about that is that Lauren still fought with a fractured face, right? Dolly fought with a fractured nose, right? I know everybody's different, but it's like, okay, especially if you're using weapons and you're doing all this stuff, it's like, okay, go home, right? Or get in the paint. But Pressure said she had the same injury. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. Yeah, that caught me off guard, and I can't believe I forgot about that. But then again, like I said, it was just they just so damn irrelevant, bro. I forgot all about them. Like I forgot about Cold Colors.
this is just not organic to me. You know, it's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the taser is crazy though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. You said why Stinky didn't find cold colors in the confessionals? She might be a little more protected than Summer, obviously. You know, but oh yeah, as the get back, huh? Oh, that's a good point. That's actually a great point. You had like co-colorist tased you, and you didn't do that to her in the confessionals. But you talking about you need a get back on Summer? Like that wasn't even that serious, which was actually Tommy's fade. She fought you for Tommy. The fade was really for Tommy. So why you didn't do that to Tommy or really co-colorist? Huh?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
That's a great question.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Huh. Yeah, she was tased in the neck, which was crazy. So that is how the episode ended. My bad, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. That's how it ended. So it started off where it ended for the next episode with Lori fighting Stinker in the club for cold colors. Yeah. Yep. Should be fun. This episode looks better than the previous two, I would say. Right? Yeah, why she didn't fight Treve? Great question. You know why she didn't fight Treve? You know damn well why she didn't fight Treve. She was scared. She was ducking wreck. Okay? Y'all know about that.
They're Marquietta's cuz. On a gang of Crips and I don't give a fuck which one of them bitches get mad cuz I'm hot.
They said there is like 50 fades being ran at this house meeting and I'm eating it up. Yeah, but the cherry on the top would have been Ciroc versus Tesehki again. Because as of now, since they didn't fight, Ciroc still got the upper hand. She won. So I know the Tesehki fans can say, oh, Ciroc was scared. She didn't run up. Technically, neither one of them did. So both of y'all hoes were scared. But technically, they did fight each other and Ciroc won. So as of now, that just prolonged Ciroc having the trophy. She 1-0 against Tesehki right now. I said what I said, and I know y'all mad. I don't care.
No. You gotta make fuck no. You gotta say it. You won it.
Yes. Tesehki lost. I know y'all mad. Cry in the car.
I just want the ones that lose to get up out of here. Okay? They need to go to Marquetta boot camp. I'm gonna open it.
That's one thing I will say, y'all. It's not even Tesehki no more, y'all. It's the fans. I love to troll y'all. Cry in the car. Ciroc is 1-0 against Tesehki, and Tesehki decided not to fight her, right? Until the damn reunion. So until the reunion, until Tesehki get her lick back, which is still up in the air. It's not a foregone conclusion or a guarantee that she gonna beat up Ciroc, right? She giving Ciroc time to train and get ready too. So we'll see how that go. But as of now, Ciroc won. So cry in the car.
You should be crying. Sorry.
We gonna be all right.
No, y'all ain't.
We gonna be all right.
Next year. Yep.
Oh, sorry. I'm so happy.
Any food. They said Tommy making a damn net. Oh, I forgot about that too, y'all. In the middle of all of them fighting, Pressure and Tavy spitting on each other, Pressure getting snuck, TT fighting Tavy, TT fighting Ciroc. Man, Tommy was making a damn nail appointment, y'all. Just play too damn much.
I swear.
Just play too damn much, y'all. Okay. They said pressure fell at least 7 times this season, and it's only episode 12. She need to get her equilibrium together. If y'all know about that, y'all, that's a funny meme, right? A scene from Pressure on, what was that? South Central Baddies, y'all, or was it Mean Girls? It was one of those shows. She was like, damn, she need to get her equilibrium together. So that was a little joke at a little jab at Pressure. They said Fanta is better than me. She gave Lex way too much grace. Exactly. You supposed to crash out. That girl spit on you. They said Stinker running in the kitchen and pulling a poker for Summer and Tommy is too extreme. It should have never been that serious. Exactly. But nobody gonna say nothing because it's Stinker. If it was Dolly, they said send her home, you know? They said Tavy making DMX jokes, don't cry when ninjas say that. Exactly. I know Summer ain't just let Stinker walk up on her and smack her for the second time. Yeah, that pissed me off. I was mad. I was mad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Summer, what are you doing? Like, where's your situational awareness? She's talking about, hi. K. Rican was on our screen for a solid 5 minutes this season. Exactly. Why wasn't K. Rican even there? like she literally had to go home. Leave. And remember, they got replacements coming this next episode. Ciroc got that eye. Yes, she did. Finally. Lord have mercy, y'all. That was for Martin Luther King. Just like y'all be talking about that Emmett Till stuff with Summer, right? Even though y'all took it out of context, right? Well, this, I can say the same type of stuff. This was for our ancestors, okay? This was for Malcolm X and MLK, okay? Because y'all know she's saying the N-word again. She got caught saying the N-word. Hold on. She was, once upon a time, I think she said in that song, look, this was posted 3 hours ago, y'all. No skip T. Video resurfaces of Mariah Lynn using the N-word at the Baddies USA tour. Broke ninjas don't do those.
What? You gotta be fucking lying.
What's wrong, dude?
Well, hell no, God, hell no.
So, Ciroc did what she had to do.
Oh!
So that was for our ancestors, right? Right.
Who's the man? You're the man. Strong, healthy, black man. Huh. Dun dun dun. Bum up. Dun dun. Time to celebrate. Celebrate.
Somebody was in the comments talking about she can say it. She Puerto Rican. Y'all saw this? Who cares? She's Puerto Rican. She can say whatever she wants.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
Shut when you think about it.
On the damn homies, bitch, shut up. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Like, what y'all want me to say, y'all? I'm so tired of these people. These people be obsessed with us. And they only want to be us when it's convenient. She said Mariah Lynn is Puerto Rican. She could say whatever she wants.
Oh, nigga. No. 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 Nigga. No.
Any food. Yeah. Ciroc got that eye. And I guess you could say now they went eye for an eye. Okay. They said cold colors, tasing stinker is so weird, like no reason for you to use weapons. Well, she fractured her face. So I'm not giving her no excuse. It's still kind of crazy and weird, but do I agree? No. Do I understand? Yes. Apparently she getting tired of getting beat up by Stinker. All right. And she needed her lick back. All right. But I still think Lori, she could have jumped her with Lori though. Tesehki had rings on. She is so scary. That's a fact. Oh, let's talk about that. Oh, I didn't even think about it like that. Tesehki had on rings and was trying to fight Ciroc with rings because she's scary. Ooh.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
Ooh. Scary at all. To She-Hulk fans, where y'all at?
Clock it.
Wow. Duck and wreck. Scary, trying to fight with rings on. Man.
Exactly. She already know what's up right now. Exactly.
I don't think pressure is funny. She is old, annoying, and says the same 4 words. Well, I agree with you with the Tesehki comment. With this comment, I mean this with all of my heart, okay?
Shut up, bitch.
You don't know what the hell you talking about. All right? Who you rooting for? Pressure carrier right now. What is you talking about? Any food, okay? That was our recap, guys, of Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 12. It was one of the better episodes of this season. There's, of course, been filler episodes and stuff. I was genuinely entertained. I can't lie. You know, I drag Baddies, y'all, and I will say that I'm still riding off the high of Baddies Midwest and Baddies Africa, and they've yet to be able to touch that whatsoever. I did get some of that feeling watching Baddies Gone Wild Season 2 a little bit until, you know, the later in the season, the girls really duck and rag, Mimi going home, hoes duck and rag. It's only literally Dava and Lauren and Baby Tyson versus everybody. You know what I mean? But for a while, man, it was doing its thing. It was giving us some really good TV. It doesn't work for this, you guys, because these girls aren't in the same house, right? They didn't even go into the damn mansion, y'all. They fight outside. It got so bad, y'all, and so cheap and weird that they're fighting outside. Y'all, 2 scenes in a row, and Natalie literally said it. She said, we can't go inside. Y'all be messing up the houses. We got to fight outside, like on some Now That's TV stuff, right? So they went into the backyard and fought, and then they did the same thing when Hurricane Him and Pressure fought by the pool, and Ciroc and TT fought, y'all. They fought outside in the backyard. You know what I mean? But these storylines don't give organic or nothing because they're not in the house really creating real beef. When we watch BGC, right? When we watch Surreal Life, right? When we watch One More Chance, right? When we watch Real Chance of Love, when we watch Flavor of Love, when we watch I Love New York, when we watch For the Love of Ray J, right? Love Island, whatever the case may be, right? Real World, Jersey Shore. Like, a lot of this stuff is obviously scripted, but there be real life beefs happening. College Hill is a good one too. It's just bound to happen, y'all. You're going to get into it with somebody, right? Right? It can be based off hygiene. They're not cleaning up after themselves, right? They're being inconsiderate about your sleep, so they loud, right? They bring in strangers into the house, you know what I mean? And stuff getting stolen. You know, stuff happens, right? So that would make it more organic. When these girls don't even be around each other at all until filming at a random Airbnb, and you got to make up storylines and like, oh, this fight and this, like, it's not organic. You know?
This is just not organic to me. You know? It's not. You know what I mean?
It's trash. You know, this is not what the fans want to see. We want to see everybody in the same house. That's why Midwest and specifically Africa was so good, because everybody was in the same house. I want to say except Natalie. Natalie was somewhere else doing her thing. But for the most part, everybody was in the same house. Right? Ever since y'all took that out, and y'all traveling and all, man, it's just... It's trash.
That's not what the fans want to see. That's literally what the fans don't want to see. Do you understand? Like that's not what they want to see. And that's not what the fans want to see. That's what the fans, I promise you, don't want to see.
But the next episode, though, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of fades. I'm here for that.
We don't need no lights, camera, action. Bitch, we can get fades. Next.